So we're going to get started with our practice in a comfortable seat. So you can choose the simple cross-legged pose with either leg out in front, Sukhasana. Or if you're feeling like you'd rather get up on your haunches a little higher, you can sit on your heels. And if neither of those feel totally comfortable for your knees, which is possible, just sit with your legs extended out in front. It's actually a really good option. So 3 possible seats to get started with. Virasana, or its cousin Vajrasana, sitting between or on the heels. Simple cross-legged, normal leg, or kind of odd man out leg in front. Or just a simple seat with 2 straight legs. Alright, everybody. There's Elijah making his appearance. Alright, don't knock over the mic, Eli. Careful, buddy. Alright. Exit stage. Very good. So once you've got your seat established, you can do a little mudra. Thumb and index finger together on the knees. Hands together on the heart. I'm giving you some options. Or a little nested set of hands down on your lap. So once you've picked a mudra, once you've picked a posture, we're set to go. And as long as you've got a clean audio feed coming, feel free to close your eyes. And we'll just open for about 2 minutes with the eyes closed here. And while it's a very simple instruction and comes intuitively, just a reminder anyway, to get grounded through what's on the ground, to really feel those contact points. And to establish in your seat both steadiness and easefulness. And if it toggles too far in one direction, just bring it back to a balanced place. And just let your attention turn to your breathing sensations. Really start to fill out, at least with your intention. You might not have to do a lot of biomechanical shifting, but with your intention, breathe fully and deeply. And paying particular note to breathing into the back of your body, the back of the lung tissue, which you'll feel like breathing in your back. See if you can feel breath even between your shoulder blades. Just in this last minute, really find this four-dimensional breathing. Up and down, one dimension. Left to right, two dimensions. Front and back, especially that backside fill-in, the third dimension. And then the fourth dimension, it's just expanding in time. This whole breathing exercise makes the breath move a little slower. It's a slight downshift in terms of regulating the nervous system. But the breath, at the same time, it's full, it's deep, it's vital. Last couple rounds. Everybody. So, when you feel ready, you're welcome to gently open your eyes. And we're going to just take our first little movement out of the steady seat and hinge forward. To some degree, you can even continue that breath meditation, particularly the emphasis of breathing into your back. Relaxing the head. You've really got three ways you can generate a little bit of action here. One is to just relax into it and let gravity take you. Second little method, you can do more pressing into the floor, and that'll push your glutes back and round your back a little more and anchor your hips. Whereas that third emphasis might be to pull along the floor, and that'll give you more extension through your back and more tilt in your hips. I kind of like the press, but they're all nice. Then everybody, let's walk the hands off to one side. So you'll get a little more stretch through one side of your back. And then walk the hands over to the other side. And then lastly, y'all, let's come back to center and slowly uncurl up. Ooh. Before we get out of the seat, if you're in Sukhasana, switch the cross of your legs so the new leg is out in front. If you're in an alternate pose, and this one's comfortable, go ahead and shift to this one. Otherwise, you can work straight legs. And then we're going to just lean back one time. So we're going to post up on the arms behind. Lift up through your chest. Push up a little through the crown of your head. So you put some extension in your body. Now you've got some options here. For more shoulder stretch, you can walk the arms further back. For a different kind of shoulder stretch, you can alternate bending the elbows. You could even try both elbows bent at the same time. Last couple breaths here. And then let's walk it back up to neutral. One last pose from a seat, straight legs or folded legs. Take one arm out for support, opposite arm up, and just hinge to one side. Now, as you're in this side bend, lateral flexion, y'all, you can look down toward the supported arm, out toward the horizon line, or up toward the lifted arm. Now that lifted arm, you can bend it and bring it just behind your head. And almost like you're, well, not almost like, holding your own head. Oh. It's going to increase the stretch through your shoulder and your upper back. This one feels amazing. And you give your neck some support. And then slowly come on out of there. Oh, that's good. And then we're going to change sides. So opposite arm supports. Opposite arm rises up. At first, while the head's free, express that freedom any way you like. Head, eyes down, eyes forward, or eyes up. And then at some point, if it works for you, bend that elbow and hold on to the back of the skull. One more full breath here. Oh, and then let's come up and out of that. All right. Then lastly, from our seat here, we're going to all extend the legs. Shake it out a little bit. Okay. And then we're going to twist. Reach one arm behind you, about out in line with your tail, and one arm across the knee. And same set of freedoms you want to find through the neck and the head. So that would be in this pose. Your head can go a little past the trunk, like this, with the trunk, like this, or against the trunk, like this. When you're ready, revolve back to the center, and one twist on the new side. Hand to the outside of the knee, one hand behind the tail for support, and some upward extension through your trunk, and then rotating. And same set of options with the head. Against, right on target with thoracic, or exceeding the twist. Oh, and then let's come on back to center. All right. Formally, everybody, we will call it a session. Namaste.